That was a little bit of a chore, but we finally got it done. Now, if he comes out of this field, which is all permanent fencing, he will go to process.
Well, the fish have been raining pretty much all morning. Mississippi, that's what we get. We get, especially this time of year, it's just tons of rain. But we're just working in the garden, you know, when all that rain come and hurt our animals, killed our animals and things like that. It washed all the good soil out of our gardens because we'd already taken the tarps off. So right now we're just replacing all that and trying to weed through tons of grass that's come up. We got to move some cows. We'll show you the rented bull, see how he's doing, old Bobo. We also got to split Petey and Christoph off. We're going to put them in the sheep paddock. They can't keep up with that grass, so I was trying to think of what we could do. Well, you know, if you remember me talking about Petey, he's been nursing on one of the Hereford mamas, Ollie, which is not good. We don't want that. But I'm thinking we may go and take the two steers back to the lamb pasture. Hopefully, get him away from that mama, but also help eat some of that grass too. We've actually got to move the pigs out of the pasture too. We kept them in this pasture to watch them. This is kind of our pasture that we just kind of watch our animals in if we're needing to do something. You know, permaculture, zone 1, it allows us to say, okay, if we've got an issue, we've got some broody turkeys, all that kind of happens here. If we have a cow that needs to be taken care of different, it's in here. So we've had the pigs in here. They're doing great through the net. They've not got out. Actually, just then, the net was down a little bit from the rain. They still didn't get out. So now we're gonna move them all the way over there in the pig pasture. We're gonna probably try to load them up in the trailer. See how that goes. Garden is looking good. You can see where we've gotten some fresh bark in the rows. You see right there, you see how all that topsoil is just kind of washed out? That's from the storm coming in. So it's caused a lot of issues. So we're going in and filling all these rows back in like it's supposed to, and then come back with topsoil and do some organic fertilization in those rows right there.
Seeing that we trained them to net, they have done great. We have not lost any. We still have 5. But now it is time for them to go in the pig forest. So that is what we're doing right now. We are about to, we backed the trailer up. We're gonna open that pen. We're gonna walk all the way in that trailer, dump some feed. They're hungry. They have not ate since yesterday. It may be a little bit of a challenge to get them to jump in, but I think we can do it, especially with some feed. And then they are going to the pig forest with all of the American guinea hogs. And that way they will have shelter from the sun, shelter from the rain, because they'll be under all the trees over there. So that is our task for right now. Bam! 20 seconds, son. That's a world record, isn't it, Eddie?
Good. I'm scared to know what
World record, 20 seconds. 5 piggies in the cattle trailer. I'd be willing to say that was the easiest little pig load I've ever made. Pretty easy. They'll do that when they're starving. They'll go for food.
Okay, so we've got them in the forest. You see this gorgeous picturesque field. This is the sheep field that we'll come back to. We may make this a cattle field too, but there's the just kind of proximity. There's the new American guinea hogs. The old American guinea hogs are way back here. This loops around, if you remember. This is where the sheep were when we had Clarabelle, but now we're gonna let the pigs come in and till all this, and they'll work their way all the way back this way. So all pigs will literally end up back here somewhere all together. I'm in the hillier area, so this one's a little bit more flat, just again to keep them training to this pig fence. They've done phenomenal, but we didn't want to give them too many chances to get out. So I think this would be good. We doubled their net size. They don't need this size, but this will be double out here. That way I know they'll be safe. I don't know if we've told, it's raining, so sorry about that, guys. I don't know if we've told you their names. Now this one right here, he's plain. He's one of the cut boars. The other cut boars, this one over here, named Simple. So we got Plain and Simple. Aiden named them. Then we have Oreo and I think Cinnamon. I think that's the two girls. And of course, Big Red is this one right here. See the Cinnamon Ginger. I'll have to ask Misty. I can't remember. But Big Red is of course the boar. They're working this area. We haven't named the American guinea hogs yet. The other 6. Gosh, I don't know how we're gonna keep up with all these pigs, but we got those 6 we got to do something with too. So, but I'm proud to have them out here. This is a good time, good moment to have them out here. Very pleased with the rotation of all our animals. This is where we were talking about putting Petey and Kristoff to get them away. He wants to keep nursing. And we've got great grass here. The sheep can't keep up. We're gonna tear all this down, of course. Sheep are gonna rotate again, but look at this grass. I mean, it's just unbelievable. This is where the sheep were just probably a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. Look at all this. So it's perfect for cattle to come on in. So we're gonna put them in here and let them have this whole area just for the steers. We need our beef growing.
So anyway, we're about to take them. We built a fence all the way down by the sheep and we're taking them down there. And we are gonna try to get them just by Colby leading and us walking. Petey thinks that one of the Hereford mamas is his mama and he's gonna be very upset, but these 2 are gonna be our future meat. So we want them just eating grass. So our goal is to get them down there on grass by themselves and for him to stop nursing and taking away from our real calf. So we had to get him out. So here's the goal. I knew when we get to this wood line, this is where it's about to get real. So if I have to turn the camera off because we're at a gate, Kristoff is gonna follow. I don't know about Petey. They are usually followers, not leaders. So here we go. You see Aiden over there, I'm over here, Colby's up front. We've kind of got them triangled in. Here we go. Got them in. That was easier than I thought, honestly. As you can see, they have a very large little paddock all to themselves. And that's what we want them to do. Eat, get full, and be happy. You move like a man, but you want to nurse like a baby. What's your deal, boy? Well, in other news, unfortunately, got Petey and Kristoff back there. Petey gets so upset, he jumps the net, runs all the way back down here and is now back there in the woods with Colby. I'm about to have to go back there in the woods. We're gonna have to get him in barbed wire fence back over here in the barn, and unfortunately he's not gonna be able to stay back there. We're up now. He's going back down the other side of the rope, so I got to get off here, y'all, and get to the other side of this field and see if we can run him in a fence.
Oh, Mama, we gotta get him. He's going around.
All right, we got him out of the woods, but we still have a long ways to go to get him all the way back down to the barn. All right, so we finally got him where we were going. From all the way down there, he was on that third power line that you see down there, and we got him all the way up here. So that was a little bit of a chore, but we finally got it done. Now, if he comes out of this field, which is all permanent fencing, he will go to process. But if he's gonna act crazy, he's gotta go from here. We hate that, but at the same time, it's like we run a farm where animals rotate. We need them to do what they're supposed to do, and if he can't do what he's supposed to do, he's gonna have to go. Poor Kristoff, he's gonna be so confused. So y'all saw that we got Petey all the way back to the back barn. See, there's the other power line I was telling y'all about, the third power line this way. Oh, missed it, there we go. But now we've got to get somebody with Petey. Petey can't be left alone. It is currently raining on me. But we have got to get somebody with Petey just so he don't act like a total crazy person cow. So now we're about to walk Kristoff with Petey so that he has a helpmate with him, a friend with him. So we're going to walk Kristoff all the way down there in the rain. Me, Aiden, and Colby, and Carly's going to follow us on the Ranger. So we're fixing to go on a long walk in the rain. You can see it raining on Colby's black shirt. Come on, Chrissy, don't act crazy like Petey does. As you can see, Kristoff is a whole lot more pleasurable to move up there, which is where we're going, on the back side of that metal barn. Oh, like a champ, son, like a champ.
Yeah, I got this guy.
Now if Petey could get the memo, eh? You like hamburgers? You like hamburgers? Still raining on us. I was laughing with the kids, telling them that my glasses needed windshield wipers. Them two over there. There they are, over there. Petey was definitely terrible. I think the problem was is he's been so used with rotating a whole herd, and now that we know 100% he's nursing off one of our mama calves, which is a big no-no. He's draining her and depleting our calf. Taking away from our calf. That's the main reason behind us moving them, is so that he's not pulling down our mama cows. Now, unfortunately, he was a pain to move. Kristoff was easy. He moved like a tramp. And we put him a friend over there in permanent fencing to go ahead and let them separate. But he can still see them, he can still hear them, but they're separated. He can't get to our mama cows. One thing we're not going to do is dumb on the farm. So I hope that he'll settle down and don't act like an idiot. I'm hoping that Kristoff, being in a permanent fence, a fence that they're familiar with, because we had a lot of things going on. One, they were separated. Two, they were in netting in a spot that they were unfamiliar with. So he had a lot of odds working against us. So that's why we said, okay, he jumped it once. We ain't even doing that again. He needs to go. He's got to go somewhere permanent. And it's a field that he's familiar with somebody that he knows. He's just not with the mama cows. So if he continues to act like an idiot, he will not stay here. It will be time for him to go. But we're going to hope that he settles down and calms down, since he does have a friend now and he's in a field that he's familiar with.